If you've ever been given the label of codependent or enabler because you spent years trying to keep the peace and manage everyone else's moods, this video might be for you. Let's take a look at the history of those words because I think they're going to make you realize that you were never the problem. Let's look at where this actually started. In the 1940s and 50s, during the early days of Alcoholics Anonymous, or AA, husbands were in the living room trying to get sober. Meanwhile, their wives sat around the kitchen tables talking. The wives realized that their partners were addicted to a substance, and they had become hyper-focused on managing their partner's behaviors. Often they would lie to their husband's bosses to cover for them. They would hide bottles, and they did whatever it took to keep the family afloat. Back then, the wives were labeled co-alcoholics. Now, by the late 70s and 80s, the self-help word got hold of this. They changed the word to codependency. They added the label enabler and turned it into a clinical insult. Suddenly, trying to keep your family safe and sane was treated like a personality defect, a sickness in you. But smoothing things over is not a disease. It is a highly intelligent biological survival strategy. Let's take a look at the actual reality of what you live through. When you're in a house with someone who is volatile, controlling, or coercive, you learn to read the room. You become an expert at reading the room. You watch the microscopic shift in their jaw. You hear the heavy tone in their voice. You quiet the kids down. You yield. You placate. And you smooth things over. You do that because your body knows a blow-up is coming. And you're doing everything in your power to protect your peace and your children from a crash. And then the self-help world comes along, looks at you, and says, "You're just enabling him. You're codependent." No, you are not. You are a protector in survival mode. You're de-escalating a threat in your own living room. But here is the truth. You do not have to live on high alert anymore. You don't have to keep walking on eggshells. You don't need to be fixed. You just need to teach your body that the threat is gone and it's finally safe to let its guard down. You can step back into peace and make your yes a non-negotiable standard. Remember, your body was made to breathe, not suffocate. I hope this has been helpful. Stay unfiltered.